Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Patchwork Play. I'm Diane, um, Chief Stitcher of Shenanigans. I've got it all down here because I can forget what they are because I haven't got used to calling myself them yet. But I think they're quite fun and it sets the tone for Patchwork Play. I could also be called Minister for Creative Mayhem. I like the sound of that. Yeah, I am Diane from Stitchscape, which I've been running for 10 years at the time of filming in 2025. And this patchwork play is a new venture of mine, done for many reasons, which hopefully this about video will introduce you to and get you used to who I am and what I'm all about and what I'm here to do, what I'm here to serve you with. I have got my notes, otherwise I would be off and taking forever rambling on. So I'm going to focus in on my little notes. So I will be looking down every now and again. Okay, first off, probably, yeah, I've reminded myself, I am so glad you're here because setting up something like this is a big deal. Um, I've never done anything like this before. I've done my website, etc., over the year of the 10 years and all sorts of things, but this membership is something else and it means something quite big and significant to me and hopefully to you too. It can grow into being something significant for you. So I am so glad that you have trusted me and believe in what I have to offer as a service for you. So definitely thank you, thank you, thank you to start off with. Um, the main thing this space will give us is it's a little corner of the internet where we can keep our creative spark alive and together. You're not trying to do it on your own, like I have often tried to do on my own. And it's so much easier, better, more fun when I have other people around, like at my socials that I offer at my studio in Cheshire, uh, which is where Stitchscape is currently based. That this is our online connection space. Right, so before you go clicking around too much in the membership, I just want to say, don't worry about getting everything right. I hear so many people are probably going to say, oh, but Diane, I can't join. I don't know anything about computers and stuff like that. I understand it, but honestly, it is very straightforward. And there is actually a start here video, which you've maybe seen already, which talks you through all of that. So maybe you're feeling more comfortable with it all already. Hopefully so. But don't worry about getting it all right and doing everything from the get-go. Just take your time to get used to it. There's no point in putting yourself under that pressure. The pressure's been done by me to get all this to be as smooth as possible for you. Uh, this is about being messy with our online membership as well as being messy with our patchwork and our sewing in general. It's just trying things out, pressing all the wrong buttons maybe, and laughing at ourselves while we figure it out and sending daft emails to me saying, oh, Diane, what's this button mean? And oh, I've just clicked this. What's going to happen now? Is the earth going to erupt? And it probably won't, no. The main thing is normally just switch it off or close it off and then start again. um, don't let it overwhelm you, but it'll just accept that you will have a little period of adjustment when you first come in. And if something doesn't work, like I say, just close it and start again. And if you get stuck, I'm Diane. I'm at the end of an email or a WhatsApp if you've got my phone number. And I can help you out. I can't help you out with your computery stuff, your own computer, but hopefully I can help you out with any worries about the membership. Yeah, tech expert, I am not. Tech trier, outerer, and creator, I am. Right, a little bit about me. I started Stitchscape 10 years ago. It's now 2025. So I started in 2015 in a converted pub in Newton Le Willows because I lived in Warrington at the time. And since then, over the time, I've had different studios because I've moved over to the Wirral now. I've run retreats, I run workshops. Socials are my most regular offering, which bring people in to a group space, a community to create connection. That's always what I've been about. Because it's all a lot of what I do is centered not so much around the sewing almost. It's about the connection. It's about the joy. It's that feeling of achievement when you finally finish something that's been sitting in a drawer for months, slash years, possibly. Well, that's me anyway. If somebody was talking to me, that would be me putting my hand up. Um, yeah, and socials were my core thing because I used to sit at home alone sewing and had no friends to talk to about my sewing, nobody to show my work to. I'd show my family and that, and some crafting friends I had, but they weren't patchwork, they were card making and scrapbooking mainly. So I didn't have any of that. So it was quite isolating. And still I get quite isolating because we can sew all day, every day, can't we? But we need to, well, I'm a person that needs to get out and about, and hopefully you are as well, because you've joined this membership and you too want to connect with others. And yes, I am 60. I don't know if that's going the wrong way for you, but it just says I'm 60, but I'm 18 with 42 years experience, really. Yeah, so that's always been my core, the socials, and giving a regular place for women to come and connect with others who love doing what they do. They can get help and teaching and inspiration and motivation, definitely motivation for me, like get on with it. Come on, let's get this done, or I help you to get this done. So the socials are the regular face-to-face connection I've been offering for 10 years. But I've created this membership now for the same similar reasons, but the different way of accessing it for a few reasons. Life changes, doesn't it? We're probably all women who are not 18 anymore. And my mum is now in her mid 80s and she needs a bit more support. She lives about 50 minutes away from me. So I foresee a future in the next year or two, say, where I'll need to be more available for her for all sorts of things. My daughter's also getting married next year. Yee! Finally, she's been with Jack for 8 years now. It's about time to sort the act out, isn't it? Maybe I'm not a good influence with all that because I had been with my current husband for 15 years before we got married. Actually, it's not even more than that. And she's seriously thinking about having children soon. So I'm going to be a grandma. Weird, I don't know. Anyway, yes, so there's that stuff going on too. And so I want to create this membership as a way for me to keep doing what I love wherever I happen to be. I hopefully still will run some socials at the studio here, but they maybe won't be as regular. And because I need them as much as the people who come need them. So, because all of this comes from a need I have, as well as a need I know other women have. So that's where I'm at. So this computer membership, this portal that we've got, is a new way for me to stay connected and be encouraging the same things as I've been doing for the last 10 years, just a different venue as such. I'll be able to do it whether I'm at home, at my mum's, or helping my daughter with her new family. I'll still be here connected with you, through this patchwork play. This membership gives me a way to stay active in my field, patchwork and quilting and sewing. It keeps my brain ticking. That's another thing I'm really that's why I'm keep doing this. Maybe some people say, well, wouldn't it be better just having a nice, easy life now, Diane? I need to feel of service. I need to feel that my brain is being activated and stimulated, and that's definitely doing this. And I want to inspire others. I love it when people get to achieve a technique or they finish a quilt and people can be around them, like in here, if I can hang their quilts on the wall and stuff like that, or I can wave the Finnish flag when they do finish a technique or a certain stage or a whole quilt, whatever. A finish is a finish on many levels, not just the big levels. Yeah, I want to stay surrounded by you creative, colourful, strong, independent-minded women who love patchwork, but also love the feeling it brings, and that you're being seen by others and not just disappearing and being invisible. Another big reason is I want to be more financially secure, independent. For the last 10 years, my income's been very ad hoc. Like some socials, there'll be one person, sometimes there'll be five. So days I'll have 20, retreats I'll have over 20. It's all over the place. And I'm seeing now, if I'm putting well, this new phase of the business into action, I want to be receiving a more steady income, to feel that momentum, because I know I can be of service to you and so many other people that are out there looking at this video at different times. I want something that supports me, makes me feel valued and more independent, financially independent from my husband. He has been such a massive support for this company. He helped keep it going in the beginning. It's only really been in the last, say, 5 years, I've been able to, the business has paid for itself and given me a tiny bit. So I don't have any big debt or anything like that, but I want to be financially independent and feel that I am valued that way. Because I want to be able to support my mum. I want to be able to buy things when I want to buy them. Oh, I don't have to ask Chris, but hopefully some of you understand that I need that feeling of this is mine. I created this income. People in the world appreciate what I'm doing. So that's another reason why I'm doing the membership. It means I can help my family in so many ways as well, which makes me feel, because I was a single mum for over 7 years, yeah, more than that really. And so anyway, I won't go into further into that. That'll come over time. That's why I want this membership. But the fact that I've managed to price it where it's basically £1 a day also makes me, for you, that makes me feel good, because hopefully there's fewer restrictions on the people who can actually join in and just take part in the tiny little moments of joy that we will create and keep our creative muse alive and sewing stuff tiny bit by tiny bit. My new hashtag is tiny stitches, big flow. That means so much in here as well. I'm not encouraging people to make 50 quilts a year. I'm not motivating people to be the best quilter ever known to mankind, womankind. I'm here for the little joyful wins and keeping us sewing bit by bit, day by day, getting space for ourselves. That's what I'm after here more than anything really. And if sewing and patchwork is the way we can do that, I'm all for it. Get me in there. So this vibrant 60-year-old, tried, I even put a bit of lip balm and mascara on, is ready for this next chapter. And maybe you are too. Maybe you've never joined a membership like this before and you've got no idea what's going on, but you're interested, you're curious. And that curiosity is what will keep us going. That's what will get us moving with finding time for ourselves. 5-10 minutes a day. Hopefully you've done the patch a day challenge, and that's a challenge that we can keep doing at different times where we feel that we've lost it, that we're not getting our creative buzz as often as we'd like because everybody else's needs are more important. Such as me, like with my daughter, my mum, if I start to find that I'm not giving enough time for myself and too much to them, I'm not going to gain, and I'm not going to be of any use to people if I'm not feeling vibrant and enthused and alive in my life. I want to live this life. I'm not finished with it. I'm not ready for less. I'm wanting more to keep me vibrant and going and of service. Right, I think I've gone off my notes far too much. I want this membership to feel like your creative cocoon. Put time out for you. If it's doing a jigsaw, if it's just doing 5 minutes of some tiny little stitches on a Manx log cabin block, or doing your wonky star patches, a couple of blocks, a couple of little squares for that every day. And by the end of the week, maybe you've got one wonky star. And then by the end of the month, you've got four. And on it goes. That's the momentum I want to achieve. It's going to be a safe, colourful place to pop in for a few minutes or stay for hours if we have Zoom calls together and where we're sew-alongs, just have sew days where we keep our computers and cameras on and we just have a chat while we're all sewing in our own homes, maybe, if you're too far away from me to join in with the socials. It's all to come, and I want you to help me make it a space you want to be in by keep communicating with me and suggesting tiny little things that I could be putting out there for you. Let's make progress together, one patch at a time. That's the whole philosophy. Now, go have a click around, play a bit, make yourself at home, grab yourself a cup of tea or coffee or whatever on earth you want to have a cup of, and welcome to Patchwork Play. I am so happy that you are here.